Arsenal looking for creative ways to finance the Eze deal. Well, let me help you out. How about sell Kivior, sell Martinelli, sell Trossard, sell Fabi Vieira, sell Lokonga, sell Jesus. There you go. Sell Havertz. Sell Havertz. I don't want Havertz here. What's Havertz doing? I would say playing up front, Mikel Moreno is better than Havertz. Stronger, takes his opportunities, doesn't get barged off the ball, positionally better, and he's a DM. So the amount of times I keep hearing this, we're looking for creative ways to get Eze over the line. To be honest, we should have been doing this in January. If these are the plans that we had for the summer, why weren't we already preparing sales in January? Why weren't we preparing sales for the end of the season? Why is it taking us over a month to start selling players? And even then, we still haven't got certain deals done. Trossard deal's still not done. I don't know what's going on with this club. I really don't know what's going on with this club. And I just feel deflated. I feel fatigued. I feel demoralized. I'll be honest. Like the fact that we're looking for creative ways. The club already knew their finances. They have to submit their finances. And then we see the finances. They know exactly what position buying Calafiori and Moreno would leave us in. They knew exactly what position financially that would leave us in. They knew exactly what areas we need to strengthen. They knew we needed a striker. They knew there's not a lot of top strikers out there that is available. They knew that the striker will always come at a premium. It's always been like that. They knew that we needed a number 10. Number 10s are another premium. You have to put the money down when it comes to number 10s most of the time, unless you do your due diligence. But we already know we don't scout players properly. We bought Moreno as a DM. He plays better as a striker. We bought Calafiori as a left back. He's more of a winger than he is a fullback. This is what it is. This is what it is. Apologies. This club bores me. Sorry. I don't see what the plan is. I don't see what this creativity. Yeah, we're paying in installments. Yeah? Okay, we're paying installments. So do most clubs. You pay over the length of the contract. So I don't really get it. Amortization. We already know about this. I don't understand why all of a sudden we're trying to restructure it like this and restructure it like that. If money's tight, sell some players. There's plenty of players at Arsenal that we need to move on. So let's make some money. And how about next time, stop ripping up contracts? Just an idea. How much money we're going to recoup from the new merchandise that's dropped, the Carnival merch. They always make it seem like we've got no money. We just renewed our sponsorship deals. All of our sponsorship deals. Not that long ago, we renewed it. Where's the money? Where's all the money? The 11 pieces of merchandise that we dropped all last season. Where's the money? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You man are always tight for money. Do you know what? Start using the academy, loan them out, and start doing what Chelsea's doing. How about that? How about loaning out a lot of these players and recouping money on them? Just an idea. Just an idea. And the second thought, before you start buying Kepa and Norgard and Zubamendi's, why don't you get the Ezes and the Lookmans and the Gyökeres over the line before you do that? Then maybe you're not going to be tight for cash. Just an idea. Because if you would have spent the money on those players, then when you sell Martinelli for around 30 odd million, Trossard 30 odd million, Kivior 20 odd million, Lokonga, Nuntavaj 15, 20 odd million, then you've got the money for them. But it looks like Arsenal doesn't think like that, do we? We don't think like that. Apparently we want to break down the installments. Why don't we do our due diligence in making sure we get the right players before the transfer window? That way we're ahead. Because I'm going to keep it real. We've had absolutely no competition to get Gyökeres. We've had no competition to get Eze. None of these teams, other teams, have submitted a bid. We've had no competition to get Lookman. We're yet to have serious competition to get Rodrigo, which I do think will come. But we allow other teams to get in the conversation. We allow other teams to put bids before us. We allow other teams to come and snatch the players that we're looking at because we just drag our feet. We take our time, and then we get then we act all shocked and surprised. Then the narrative is we don't want to overpay. You don't have to overpay if you put down the right money. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Just repeating the mistakes from the past, repeating the same mistakes from the past, and not learning, not moving forward. But I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of seeing this club running the same way. This club does not care about winning. Couldn't give a shit about winning. That's all it is. Sorry, this club bores me. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Somebody please explain to me why Chelsea are able to get Kudus and Gibbs White like that. They're about to get Wisa like that. And what are we doing? What are we doing to strengthen our squad? All of us knew that we needed to strengthen the attack, the midfield. And what have we done? Because when Man City saw that Bernardo's getting on, KDB's getting on, we need to revamp, we need to go buy some new players. Cherky, Reinders. Proactive. Liverpool. Oh, we need an upgrade from Slobosly. No worry, we're going to get VIDS. That's what we're going to get Kirkes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade. Not at Arsenal. Not at Arsenal. Nothing ever changes here, man. Nothing ever changes, I'll be honest. Nothing ever changes. They can change the person in front. What always remains is the conkeys. We had Wenger shielding the conkeys. Then we had Unai shielding the conkeys. Now we had Edu and Arteta. Now we've got Arteta and Berto shielding the conkeys. Absolutely pathetic, man. We're looking for money to get the Eze deal over the line. Pathetic. This club's absolutely pathetic. And that's what leads me on to the next topic. Arsenal key man delays signing new deal with European giants who hovering. Saliba still hasn't signed a new contract. Certain players are not going to sign a new contract. Ethan still hasn't signed a new contract. Why is that? They want assurances. They want to see what the club's doing. They want to see the ambition. Where's the ambition? Where's the ambition? It's an absolute joke, man. We're trying to bring players in. I'm telling you, we're going to struggle to keep players here. We're towards the end. We're at the end of this whole project and process and phases and all this other nonsense. We're at the end, man. We're at the end of this. I think this season Arteta's going to get... He's getting completely exposed this summer. 11 contracts this manager's ripped up, you know. And we're sat here waiting for 5 million for Gyökeres. Man whipped up Willian's contracts, Pepe, Kolasinac, Callum Chambers, Socrates, Mustafi, Mkhitaryan, Bellerin, Aubameyang, Ozil, and now Jorginho. I don't even know. I sit back and I just think, what's it going to take? What figure would it take for the Cronkies to sell? I am begging any Saudis out there, any Arabs, any rich oligarch, please buy Arsenal, please. I need you to buy Arsenal, man. I need to get put out of this misery, out of this nightmare, out of this traumatic experience. I'm begging you. Just take us out of this trauma, man. Take us out of this stress. Take us out of this nightmare. That's all I'm begging. Because I just don't see things changing. With the Conkeys here, everyone's too comfortable. It's too comfortable. It'd be crazy. Imagine if we lose Saliba and Ethan this window. Would people still be celebrating Madueke? Apologies. This club bores me. Oh my days. I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know where we go from here. The banter era is going to be returning. You better believe that. The banter era is on its way back. I can tell you that. Banter era is on its way back. It's on its way back. Carlos Cuesta left for Parma. I just want to re-say this. Carlos Cuesta, yeah, assistant manager, left for Parma. What did they say to him? We believe it's the right choice to support a project that has short-term targets linked to results. When do you hear that at Arsenal? But you hear that at Parma. You hear that at Parma. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Make sure you're hitting the bell notification, all that good stuff. Big up to everyone that's locked in. And yeah, just Cronky out. Just Cronky out. Get him out of my club, please. I'm done. I'm actually done.